everyone, welcome back to another video on my channel. Today I'm going to be doing some animal print design. I did, not going to lie, I found it on Pinterest, which is no surprise because Pinterest is such a good place for inspiration. It is brilliant. If I remember when I'm editing, which I probably won't, to be honest with you, but if I do remember, I will put a picture in of the inspo. But I'm going to be doing an animal print design with the new, well, not the new colours, but the colours that I received recently from the Gelbox UK, in the Gelbox UK box. So I'm going to be using the white and the red that came in that. The original picture that I did see was orange, not red, but I just thought I've got a red, so I might as well use it. Because we don't obviously have to do things exactly the same as everybody else, so it's nice to mix it up a little bit and change that colour up. So I'm just going to get my tips ready. So these are all ready. So there was only two nails in the picture that I looked at, but I can't actually remember what either of them look like, to be fair. I'm just using them as inspiration because I've got like a vague memory of what they look like. But obviously my Pinterest account is on my phone and I use my phone to film, so yeah. So first things first, I'm just going to go in with my white and I'm going to apply that to the nail first. Just creating a straight-ish line with this. I will admit, like if I was doing this on an actual person, I would have applied the red first, like at the top of the nail, because that would have just been easier and make a bit more sense. It doesn't really matter either way, but I do put more effort into the order that I do things when I'm doing them on a person. Especially when it's a client, because obviously you've only got a certain amount of time and stuff like that, so you've got to think about these things. So I'm going to pop that in the lamp while I do the next two. So that one was the bottom half. This one is going to be the right side of the nail. So anywhere basically that I apply white to any of these nails is going to be zebra print. So that's all I need to remember, is wherever I want my zebra print is where I'm painting my white polish. If I want a lot of zebra print, I'm going to do a lot of white. If I don't, I'll do a little bit of white. I've definitely made that a bit wonky. That's better. It was until I just did that little bit at the top, but it's not a problem. We're going to be covering it up anyway, so it's all good. So I'm going to pop that in the lamp for a full cure as well while I do the third nail, which I actually haven't figured out what I'm going to do with yet. So I think this one I'm going to do on an angle just to mix it up a little bit. So we're going to do it diagonally. Like so. And then I'm going to pop that in the lamp. I'm going to go back to the first nail. I'll do the second coats of all the colours off camera, so I'm just going to show you the first coats, just so you know what I'm doing in general. So I'm going to apply the red up to the white. I'm also going to be using that black as well, I forgot to tell you about that. It's next to me ready. And then we're going to be covering where these colours meet with black. So it's not like you don't have to worry about getting that absolutely perfect, because there's going to be black there anyway. And then we're also going to be using some gold chrome from Tia's Beauty for this set as well. That's the red done on that one. And then we just need to on this one. And like I said, I will do two coats of all these colours, but I'll do it off camera. I'm just going up to the white, and once I've done that, it's easy enough to just fill in the gap, like so. Again, not worried about these overlaps because there's going to be black there anyway, and obviously that will cover everything. So I'm just going to do the second coat of both those colours off camera, and then I'll come back for the next step. Okay, now I've done the second coats of everything, I'm going to go in with the black now. I'm just going to get rid of my white and red. So the black, I'm going to pop onto my palette so I can use it on a nail art brush. I'm going to get my nail brush, make sure it's nice and clean, and the black is actually going to be what goes underneath my gold, because I don't want the gold to be like really bright gold, I want it to be quite deep. So I'm going to use black as a base for it. So I'm going to get my nail. First things first, I'm going to put it across the middle. This looks like a Pokemon now, doesn't it? Wasn't my intention. In fact, no, I've changed my mind about what order I'm going to do it in. So I'm going to do my stamping now on the white, and then I'm going to apply my black, because if there is any overhanging on the white, it doesn't matter because we're going to be putting black on top anyway. So I'm going to be stamping my animal print this time. I don't usually, especially zebra, because it's so easy to paint, but I'm going to stamp it just because, well, why not? If you can make something easier, then why not do it? So I'm going to go in with this plate from Moira. It is the animalistic one, plate 4, and I'm going to be using this bit here. I'm also using Moira's black stamping polish. I'm just going to pop some, I know you can't see, I've got it off camera for a reason, it messes up my camera, it's a nightmare. So I'm just going to get that on my stamper and then line that up with the nail. Just go ahead and apply it straight on top. It's a bit annoying having it on a display tip when you're stamping, because obviously, especially if you're just stamping one certain area as well and you put a lot of pressure in that area, it's a bit of a pain to keep it on here. And then anywhere that has any stamping polish that I don't want it, basically, I'm just going to go in with a lipstick applicator and just remove any excess, like so. And then that is when I'm going to go in with my, I need to get it off my nail because you can see it in the background on camera. That is when I'm going to go in with my black. So I'm going to apply it down the middle. That's why I put the stamping a bit further down, so we've got this bit of stamping here. Didn't bother putting it further up because I knew that I was going to be putting the black on myself anyway. So I'm just going across with that. Now I want it quite thick because obviously this is where the gold chrome is going to go. I'm not going to be using the chrome as a chrome though. I'm going to be putting it in base coat and using it as a gel polish. And then once I've applied that and I'm happy, I'm going to pop it straight in the lamp to fully cure. Then we're doing the same thing with the other two. So I'm going to remove the tacky layer from these two like I did with that nail, just so my stamping adheres better. Some stamping polishes are absolutely fine with being stuck to the sticky layer, and some of them just don't dry as well. So I automatically just take the tacky layer off all of it now, just in case, not with the hassle. So I'm just going to clean my stamper by rolling it over this here, this lint roller. I'm going to try and do this one a bit on camera this time. And then I'm going to clean my plate with some acetone. Wipe over it, make sure there's no cotton or anything. And then I've got my polish next to me and my stamper at the ready. Make sure it's gone in between the grooves. And then at 45-degree angle, pull it over. And then I'm going to apply, just figuring out which area to put it on. I want it like all the same direction. So I'm going to just apply it like this, putting pressure where I can see the white. And then again, like I said, we can just tidy up that area where we don't want any. I'm just going in with my lipstick applicator, getting off the majority. Then I'll wipe off the excess, make sure there's not loads of black sat on there. And then going back over. to get all the staining off. Like so. Then again, I'm going to pop the black there, but I'm not going to do it on camera because it's the same process, but I'm going to do the stamping on this one really quick. So I'm just applying my polish. I know you can't see, but you're not missing much, don't worry. Putting as much on there as I need to cover the whole image. Then I can use my stamper again to pick it up. And then I'm going to apply it about there. And that is perfect. I just want to get rid of that. There we go. Perfect. I haven't even got to clean any of this up because it's a straight line. So that one's easy enough. So like I said, I'm going to apply... Oh gosh, I'm throwing stuff everywhere. I'm going to apply my black. I always get into such a mess when I do black stamping. I honestly get it like absolutely everywhere. It's not a good look being covered in black stamping. So yeah, like I said, I'm just going to have a quick clean up now. But I am going to apply the black in between where the two colours meet. So now I need my chrome, so I'm going to get some base coat on my palette. Don't need that much, never mind. And then I'm going to pop some chrome inside. Not that much. Maybe a little bit more. Oh gosh, not that much. I'm really not very good with portion control in any way, shape or form, but we'll go with it. It's all good. So I'm just going to rub them in together, put the base coat in with the chrome, create a gel polish for ourselves to use. And then if I do need a bit more base coat, I'll just add that in. So once I've done that, I'm going to go in with my detail brush I've just been using for the black. I'm just going to clean it off, obviously make sure there's not any left in there. And then we can go straight in with the gold. So I'm just going to pop it first of all in the middle of the black. And then I want to make sure that I leave a little speck, just a really thin line of black either side of the gold. Just really, really thin. So it looks like it's got a very slight black outline. Like so, and I'm going to pop that one into the lamp. I'm going to do the same thing for all of them. Oh, not even focused. So there's that one, and then one more. Where is it? And then all we need to do is top coat. Obviously you could mix this up. You could do a half and half matte and gloss top coat. I am just going to gloss all of it just to make my life easier, to be honest. Obviously you can mix and match between gloss and matte and stuff and mix it up a little bit. I'm going to keep it nice and simple and just normal top coat. There we go, that's the gold done on that one as well. So we're just fully curing that one. And then once that comes out of the lamp, we can go ahead and top coat them all, which I will do off camera real quick because it's obviously really simple. And then I will show you what they look like at the very end. So here is the finished look. I absolutely love how they turned out. They're absolutely beautiful. Let me know whether this is something you would wear. Obviously you can switch up the red for any colour. You can switch up the gold for any colour, the black, like the stamping, like literally everything. There's so many different, what's it called? Combinations that you could do with this. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching as always. And I'll be back soon with another video. Bye.